Welcome back to another reading. I'm Muskan, and in today's reading, we are going to do an energy update for the month of December 2023. We are going to see what is going to happen in your life during this month, what your higher self wants you to know, what you need to look forward to or look out for, and also what energies are going to show up in the coming month. So, all the amazing details we will discuss them. And for today's reading, as you can see, we have three piles for you to choose from. Well, not piles, but cards. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. And I will be showing you each card up and close one by one so that you can select your particular pile. Whichever card you feel drawn to the most is going to be your reading, your pile. And now I will show you each card up and close one by one. The card for pile number 1 is this, Hope. The card for pile number 2 is this, Fulfillment of Wishes. The card for pile number 3 is this, Solar Plexus Chakra. So tribe, these are the three piles options for you to choose from, and don't forget to refer to the timestamps in the description box below to refer to your particular reading. And now I will start channeling the messages beginning from pile number 1. Hello pile number 1, welcome to your reading for the month of December 2023. This is going to be an energy update for the coming month. So we are going to look into various details such as what's coming your way, any important additional messages or messages from your higher self so that you can make the most out of your coming month. So without further ado, let's just dive right into your reading. So to begin off your reading, we have some oracle cards. The first one is Hope. This is also the card that you were drawn to. And then we have Ascendant, Abundance Planning with the number 1, and your affirmations for the coming month. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And then Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Okay, so pile number 1, the first message I'm receiving for you guys is that in the coming month, your spirit or your higher self is asking you to focus more on yourself. It's like I am seeing that you're going to go through a glow up in the coming month. With this hope energy, I feel like your entire aura, your life, your energy is like you're going to go through a glow up, and it's actually asking you to focus more on what you want, how you want to create your reality, how you want to show up as the new version of yourself or even as a better and improved version of yourself. And I think this is very pertinent because December is the last month of this year. So I think that your higher self really wants you to tighten up the loose ends before we move into the new year 2024. And with this honesty card, which says I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself, it's trying to tell you that in the coming month, do not expect other people to improve your life for you or to meet up their expectations of you, or just try to fill up the boxes of their expectations. Try to focus more on what is your intention. It's like you're coming back into the alignment. It's like you have been either left or right or distracted or maybe even a little bit scattered. It could be the energy that you may have been embodying or just something that you may have been feeling. But this month you're being called to come back into your center more and more and more into alignment with your true soul essence, with what feels right to you, your spirit. And this honesty card is also bringing out the message that you are the one who is going to be the one who speaks the truth. You are going to be the one who sets the boundaries, or you're going to be the one who takes the initiative, the initiation, or the action, or the change that needs to be made. And it's actually a very positive and beautiful energy. The Hope card is also trying to tell you, obviously, that you can be optimistic. There is nothing wrong with being optimistic. And the funny thing is that we are actually moving into Sagittarius season in the month of December. We will be in Sagittarius season for the most part of it. Yeah, so Sagittarius is a very optimistic, high frequency, expansive energy, and that is what you are being called for. The abundance planning card is also trying to indicate that if you guys want to manifest more abundance in your life, if you have been trying to focus or wanting to manifest more abundance, then this would be a great month. And your spirit is actually trying to tell you that maybe you have not been able to do so because your energy needs to be recentered, it needs to be realigned, it needs to be brought back. And how can you do that? You can actually do that by writing down your intentions, writing down the things that actually do not feel hopeful to you, do not feel joyful to you, that bring you out of your center, that do not help you stay grounded in your true authentic self. Yeah, so write down your intentions and see how you can follow through those intentions. Abundance planning is obviously also about how you are attracting abundance in your life. So you could be called to focus more on this area, like how you are managing your finances, which area are you spending money in, because I think we are going to be in this festival energy, and during this time there's a lot of pressure on people to consume or to buy a lot of things or to shop, and that is something that the Sagittarius energy can sway you into, because it expands everything. So just be aware and be mindful of the things that matter to you, and make sure that you're actually putting your financial energy abundance, you're investing it in those areas and not actually allowing yourself to be on a hamster wheel of capitalism or consumerism. The ascendant is all about you. It's all about shining your light. It's all about releasing the mask of your false self or your inauthentic self, and actually coming out of your shell or your cave and being the highest version of yourself, even with other people, even if it pisses them off. So yeah, this is very much the energy about shining your true self, shining your light. And I think a lot of people are going to be surprised by you this month, because your true face is kind of coming out. Your true face is kind of going to show more and more and more. I love how many patterns and circular shapes we have here, here, and it's actually reaffirming the message that came through, that there's something to do with your aura. Maybe you need to be mindful of the people that you're surrounding yourself with, or the energies that are around you, or maybe more energetic work on how you can amplify the positive energies in your aura. Those could be important for you in the coming month. And yeah, also pay attention to your health. I think that this month you'll be called to look at not just one area of your life, but various areas of your life. This ascendant talks about how to be authentic in relationships. Abundance planning, it talks about how you can be more mindful of how you are giving and exchanging energy. And this honesty talks about your throat chakra, how you are being creative in your life. You're actually walking a path of honesty and integrity. And this health is all about taking care of your physical vessel. I don't know why, but I'm getting a strong feeling that the next year is going to be an important year for you guys. It's going to be a very important year, and this setting this intention before the new year starts is going to play a huge role. It's going to play a huge role. And also 17th of December and the 1st of December could be important dates for you. So now let's look at any other additional details through your tarot cards. I'm gonna just move this around here. So these are going to show you what you need to know about the coming month. And we have 10 of Swords, the High Priestess, King of Pentacles, and then we have two more cards, 4 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. My gosh, a lot of Pentacles energy. Yeah, so right off the corner I'm receiving the message of you guys may have been actually spending a lot of your energy in areas that do not serve you, that do not matter to you. Like this 10 of Swords, it's like the ultimate defeat card in tarot, and it's kind of bringing out the message that if certain areas of your life, relationships, habits, situations, they are dying, know that it's supposed to happen because you are energetically dying with those situations. And that's why I think this glow up is going to happen in your life. This High Priestess is actually, I feel like your energy, both of these cards, King of Pentacles and High Priestess, it feels like you are waking up again. I don't know why, but it feels like the example that's coming through is when you've been drunk for a very long time, and drunkenness is kind of a metaphor for being asleep to your own potential or not becoming aware of what has been going on that has been affecting you negatively. Please just take whatever resonates with you. But yeah, that's coming through. And after that period of drunkenness, it's like you become sober again, and your third eye just pops out and you're able to see, you're able to wake up, and you're able to take all of your power back to yourself. And I also think that with this High Priestess, I feel like trust your intuition more in the coming month. Trust your intuition more. You will be handling multiple things, but most importantly, you will be able to see where you need to put your energy most towards. You will be able to see that you will be able to reconnect with your higher self and actually start embodying that version in your physical form, not just thinking about it or expecting someone else. And I also feel like you're also going to see through a lot of deceit, or yeah, what's coming through is that because the 10 of Swords sometimes also represents being bogged down by any kind of betrayal or negative words being said by someone else. And I think there could be some sort of a revelation that this energy has been going on behind your back, and you're going to finally be able to take your power back. I feel like if this month you receive any kind of nudges, any kind of red flags, but it doesn't immediately make sense in the plain visible side, then trust your inner sight more, because it's going to show you the truth of people. It's going to show you beyond the facades of what people are trying to tell you. Yeah, this is very important for you this month. And I don't know why, but there's a huge focus on becoming aware of the abundance prospect of your life, your finances, this could also talk about like your career and how you need to maybe get back to organizing things. The King of Pentacles is someone who is extremely confident in what they are doing. They're not just confident, they are visionary. They plan things through, just like this abundance planning. So this is the Taurus energy. The Taurus energy can sometimes feel a little bit slow or a little bit stubborn, but I think that stubbornness sometimes helps us to stick to what truly matters to us and go all the long way to following through those things. And again, we have the message around values, because Taurus represents the second house in astrology, which is the house of values, focusing on what truly matters to you. Yeah, just pay attention to your investments, your buying, your selling, all these kinds of things. Pay attention to those things and how you can show up as a grander version of yourself. This could be a specific message for only some of you, but this message is coming through, so I have to share it. There could be like a boss figure or like a colleague or someone that you work with, but yeah, this feels like someone in an authority position who may be stabbing you in behind your back, or maybe not doing some great things that are not good for you behind your back, and maybe now you are going to become aware of it. Or it's just that maybe it has been draining your energy a lot. There is some authority figure that may be draining your energy a lot, and this month you are going to be called to take your power back. This Four of Pentacles kind of makes me feel like someone who is in their own energy. Yeah, I love how this Five of Pentacles is actually looking at this Four of Pentacles, because Five of Pentacles talks about feeling lack and feeling like you don't have enough. And can you see how like this person is looking down on this person? So it feels like an authority figure and someone who is maybe on a lower position, and they are kind of feeling like they have to depend on this person for either validation or money or resources or love. It could be anything else. Yeah, pay attention to how you can become a more self-sufficient version of yourself, more self-sufficient. And this self-sufficiency actually comes from within you. It comes from speaking your truth, setting firm boundaries. It comes from knowing that you're worthy of abundance, that you don't deserve to be paid less, or like be treated like your efforts don't matter, or just that you're not enough. Yeah, because I don't know why, but this example is also coming through is like in the traditional education system or schooling system or things like that. We are conditioned that we have to prove our worth constantly, and only then we have to feed on negative motivation. We have to see ourselves, we have to look down on ourselves, and this is actually negative motivation, which is disguised in the words of that if you look down on yourself, then that will give you the motivation to improve and improve and improve. But that's not true. It will burn you out, just like this 10 of swords. You will be lying on the ground crying and hating your life and just feeling like you're never enough, even no matter how much you do. So I don't know why, but that example really came through. So I think that this is about being an authority in and of yourself, knowing that you are worthy of abundance, that you can manifest anything that you want. So become aware of this energy. And yeah, another thing that's coming through is that this situation or the energies may even like have an impact on your health. So you really need to make yourself the priority this month. See how things are impacting your health, your mental, emotional, and physical health. So some of the zodiac signs that are showing through are Cancer here, Taurus, and we have a lot of Pentacles energy here. Oh my god, this is also Taurian energy. Five of Pentacles. And this is Capricorn energy. Yeah, so stay aware of these energies in the coming months. So now let's take a look at things that you need to look out for or look forward to in the coming month. So we have tea leaf fortune cards. We have sunrise. Look, we have the sun again. There's a positive, bright future. Your higher self really wants you to be optimistic this month. It's very important for you to be optimistic, to maybe even like spend more time in sunlight, do things that actually lift you up instead of bring you down. Yeah, and being in nature actually uplifts your health because nature heals you. So it says new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. You could definitely be starting afresh in your career this month. You could definitely be, for some of you, this could definitely be literally the case where you let go of an old situation completely and you are completely starting anew. And then we have moon, changes in your life. Yeah, the moon. Look, we have again with the high priestess, which is governed by the moon, and here we have the moon again, the sun and the moon. I don't know why, but I'm hearing the words, I've worked day and night for this and now I have to let it go. Like, so if any one of you resonate with this, it's really weird, but if you resonate with what I just said, then know that the efforts that you put in are not gonna be in vain because you're actually building up your character. It doesn't matter if things don't solidify when you put work into them because you're actually practicing for your future self when you're doing them. And this is also, I think, talking about, I don't know why, but this is also coming through your day and night schedule. It's like how you sleep, how you go to sleep at night and how you are waking up in the morning, like your sleep hours. Make sure you're getting like 8 to 10 hours of sleep, which may sound a lot, but it's actually important for your health, to maintain a good health, and how you are, what practices you are doing before you're going to sleep. Are you in a good energy? Are you releasing everything? And how you're waking up. Are you waking up intentionally, starting your day intentionally? Those kinds of things are going to matter a lot. So don't just, don't just wing it. Put an intention to the things that you are doing. And then we have purse. Pay attention to your finances. My gosh, this is going to be a huge, your financial area, the matters of money are going to be an important role to play. We have so much pentacles, energy, abundance, everything is like pointing in this direction. So pay attention to this, it's very important. Changes in your life, I think that these changes that we are seeing here with the moon is actually trying to tell you about the changes, that these changes are actually gonna be ignited from within you. You're going to feel this inner pull and inner calling to make these changes so much that you will have to follow your intuition, and you are going to follow your intuition. Just listen to it, listen to your intuition. Don't try to avoid it, because it's going to help you, it's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of suffering. It's going to help you move towards this brighter future. The moon, the high priestess, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, these could also be important zodiac signs for you. I also think that Taurus and Capricorn, because they do talk about finances and your career. Yeah, and it's also going to be very important for you to stay true to yourself this month, even if other people are not true to you. Like, if you expect them to tell you what goes in their mind, and through that expectation or through that you're seeking fulfillment, then you'll always be giving your power away to other people for how you are showing up in your reality, how you feel in your reality. So this is not about other people being honest, this is about you being honest to yourself. And I think this month the time has come to be more and more real with yourself. Know that this is a very positive energy. To start off your reading, we had hope. So keep a hopeful, optimistic outlook for the coming month. And also, with this ascendant, you can also actually see which sign or which planet your ascendant is in. For example, if your ascendant is in Gemini, then embody those energies, or your ascendant is in, say, Cancer, then what are the important elements of that? There is something about you stepping into your true and real self and not just playing small anymore. So pile number 1, these are all the messages that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you like this reading, make sure to press the like button and let me know in the comment section how you feel. And you can also subscribe. That's how you can support me. And you can also support me through the link in the description box below if you feel like doing so. And I'm so grateful for reading for you today. And I will see you in the next video. I hope that you stay blessed. Hello pile number 2, welcome to your energy update for December 2023. So we are going to see what's coming into your life, what you should focus on, and what you should look out for or look forward to during this month. So without any further ado, let's just dive right into your reading. So for your reading today, to begin off your reading, we have oracle cards. Let's look at them. So to start off, we have fulfillment of wishes with the number 9. This is also the card that you were drawn to. Then we have Jupiter. Then we have dance with the number 18, which sums down to 9. We have 9 twice here. And then your affirmations for the coming month. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And also change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. This is beautiful. Orange could be a lucky color for you. Orange and even like yellows and greens. But specifically orange could be a lucky color for you in the coming month. Pile number 2, the first message that's coming through for you guys is that in the coming month, some wishes are going to be fulfilled for you. Like when I was shuffling the cards for this pile, specifically for this pile, the cards came out so quickly and effortlessly. It's like I didn't even have to put so much effort in it. So I think that was an indicative that there's something that's coming your way. There is something that you may have been wishing for that you are going to receive this month. And the Jupiter, which is actually the planet of abundance and prosperity and luck and good fortune, it's actually blessing you with this wish that you may have been wanting for a long time. Because the 9 number also makes me think of the 9 of cups in tarot, which talks all about wish fulfillment. That card is like, it talks about whatever you wanted, you received it. And it didn't come in like just a few, or it didn't come half-ass in your life. It came in full circle, and you're going to be so joyful and happy and blissful when you receive this abundance. And your higher self or your spirit really wants you to relish in this abundance, relish in this joy, relish in this luck, because you deserve it. It's meant to be yours. And I don't know why I'm also hearing the words like you're going to feel like you're on the cloud 9 when you receive this gift or this manifestation in your life with the number 9 and this person literally standing on a leaf and floating above it. It feels like you're going to feel like you're on the cloud 9 when you receive this wish. But yeah, this is a very positive, amazing, uplifting energy. I love how we have very clear messages, because the number 9 is appearing twice here. So the 9th of December and also the 18th of December could be important dates for you for the coming month. But yeah, The Jupiter governs the Sagittarius. It's also the 9th house in astrology that they govern. So this all talks about your life expanding, the wishes coming to fruition, you're broadening your horizon, you're reaching new places, you're going new places. So maybe this wish is so important to you. It's because it's not just important to you, it's also important to the people around you, and it's also going to have like a positive impact to those around you, because we do have multiple people here. So yeah, it's going to be a huge thing for you, but also for the people around you or the people connected to you. Yeah, this is a very positive and amazing energy. So let me take a look at when the moon is going to be in Sagittarius. So the moon is actually going to be in the sign of Sagittarius on 11th, 12th and 13th of December. Yeah, and actually there's a new moon on these dates, on the 12th or 13th, depending upon your time zone. We have a new moon in Sagittarius. So this could be a lucky or an important time for you, where things start speeding up or you start to feel optimistic and positive. And with this adversity and change, I feel like this doesn't just talk about you just receiving what you want or just manifesting things. This is about going big. Like, that is the energy of Jupiter. It's about going big. When you are in this energy of going big, of learning new things, coming out of your comfort zone and allowing yourself to just go for that thing that you have been wanting to go for, you're taking that action, you're actually making it happen, you are allowing growth, you are not just staying in your comfort zone, you're coming out of your bubble of comfort zone and you are being willing to try new things, learn new things and grow from that. That is the energy. That's, I think this is an indicative that the 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 amount of efforts or challenges that you may have gone through trying to manifest something is all going to pay off. And this is also like a message of encouragement that do not just stop here, keep going. And when you face challenges or any kind of obstacles, do not stop at those challenges. Do not allow yourself to be contracted. Your life is supposed to expand and expand and expand from here. That is what the message is, and that is what is going to bring more and more and more positive changes in your life. I think this manifestation specifically that we're talking about here is actually it's actually going to be like a confirmation and something that you should remember moving forward, a message or a confirmation from your spirit guides or the higher self that to manifest anything positive or any big change, it cannot happen without also facing the challenges. So this is something that you should remember even in the coming months to follow throughout your journey, not forgetting the beauty and the power of being in a challenging or a painful situation even, and not giving up in it, allowing yourself to expand. It's like I'm hearing the words growing pain. You're going through this growing pain, and I am also like reminded of a quote on Instagram that I read. I think I also posted it on my IG. It said that the bad news is that you're growing and it's uncomfortable, and the good news is it's uncomfortable but you are growing. Yeah, so that is the energy that's coming through this spirit of growing pains. Even if it's uncomfortable, you are being willing to move in the direction of change. I love it because both these cards actually are giving off that outward expansive energy. You're going places, you are opening your arms, you're opening your eyes. These, I don't know what this is, but these strikers or these segments, they are pointing outwards, and same goes with this. Yeah, and I also think that this blessing or this manifestation is going to bring positive changes in your life. Now let's move on to your tarot cards for additional messages. Let me just move this here. So for your tarot cards, we have Six of Wands. Look, you're screaming with joy, you're happy, you're feeling on the top of the world. It's like you've been trampolined into a higher timeline, and you're literally trying to touch the moon or the sun here, and you feel so good and so positive. And then we have the Five of Cups, the Temperance, and Death. Wow. Yeah, so with this Five of Cups, I'm feeling like a bittersweet feeling is coming. A bittersweet, it's like you're sad about some things, and then you're extremely happy about some things. You know, when you receive a big blessing or something positive happens and you are in it, you also remember the things that are not working out, or things that are yet to be accomplished, or just this bitter sweet feeling. So I think that this month, yeah, this is also trying to tell you that this month focus on the cup half full and not the cup half empty. Focus on that and feed that energy. And it doesn't mean that you are in this delusional state where you're just focusing on the positive and you're not seeing the truth of reality. That's not what it is. It's about focusing on that cup half full and using that as a motivation, that if your cup can be half full, it can also be completely full. Like there's nothing that you cannot achieve, or there is nothing that's out of your reach. I think that this energy also showed up in the pile number 1, which was talking about having an optimistic and hopeful look towards your future. So yeah, I think that this is a collective energy where we are being called to look forward to and focus on our efforts and achievements, and our just the things big, or like even the small things that are actually leading you up to the big things, like your daily routine, the things that you do in your daily routine. It's actually building you up. But when people look at you from outside, they can't see that every single small aligned choice or intention is leading you up to this blessing or your higher future. They can't see it, but you and your universe knows it. Your universe sees everything that you have been putting your energy towards. And this Temperance and this Death, it feels like with this Temperance, I'm receiving that sometimes there is a lag or delay in manifestation. The universe expects us, or what is the word expectation, because we literally don't have any choice. We don't have complete control over the reality. We can just do our own part. So it feels like the blessings, you may in general have this feeling where you have to wait for your blessings, and when they arrive, your jaw drops. Your jaw drops when these blessings arrive in your life, but it's like you have been waiting for a very long time. Or you have to trust more in your inner guidance. You have to trust more in the universe. You may be someone who feels like, I am the one who has to trust more and more in the higher self. It's like not just is your growth or your growing pains increasing, you're not just being asked to broaden your mind and your like come out of your comfort zone, but also it's like really uncomfortable to keep having faith more and more. It's like your faith is tested, but the universe always doesn't fail to amaze you. It always amazes you somehow. And with this Temperance, I'm also receiving that, I don't know why, but this is for some of you, this could be the case where I'm receiving the vibe that the amount of energy that you put, the amount of effort that you put, or the positive intention that you put, you're going to receive it tenfolds. You're going to receive it tenfolds. And this is very important for you to remember, because sometimes we can get caught up in our ego and our human self, where we undervalue things and we think that what's going to come out of these efforts that I'm putting. So if you have your pain levels have been 10, your abundance levels are going to be 20. If you have experienced like 5 major traumatic experiences, the universe is going to like shower you with 10, 20, 100 more amazing experiences. All you have to do is not give up, is to face it and use it as a growing pain. Think about trauma. When we experience trauma in our lives, if we just look at the negative side of the trauma, that this person betrayed me or brought hurt into my life, if we only just focus on that, we are giving the very power away that we have to alchemize that trauma. And if we just start looking at it, we see the medicine in it also, we see the positive in it also, even if it's hurtful. Even if it's like, this is the bittersweetness of life. The trauma actually plays a huge role in you learning the lessons which trampoline you to getting and manifesting the very thing that you've been wanting from the beginning. And say that you already wanted something from the beginning, but then you ask, why do I have to go through this bad experience? You have to go through it because the universe wants you to give more than you think you want. For example, you want to manifest a partner who is loving, who is honest, who has integrity, and you are a child and you know that you want to manifest this partner in your life. But the universe does not just want to give you a loyal and honest and supportive partner, it also wants you to have a beautiful, abundant life where you're following your joy, you're doing the work that you love. It also wants you to have supportive friends. It also wants you to be in good health. So by lining you up with people who betray you, who are dishonest, who stab you in the back, you learn so many lessons from that trauma that it trampolines you, it helps you to manifest tenfold more of the blessings than the pain itself. And I think this is really powerful thing to remember in your life. So I think that this pile, you are someone who has really gone through so much. You have, with this death card, I definitely feel like you had to let go something to manifest this new thing in your life. There is definitely some kind of pain, some kind of ending that you may have gone through, or maybe you're releasing it, you're in that phase, and this sacrifice is the reason. And trauma can also be seen as a sacrifice, because I think that there are certain experiences that we are signed up for, that we are going to experience this pain. That is the sacrifice we make, and then in the process of releasing it and healing it, we are actually, that is our sacrifice as our human self. And then we start to receive our blessings, and we start to manifest and see the true face of the new reality that we want to manifest in our lives. Important zodiac signs that are coming through. Again, with this Temperance, we have the Sagittarius. You definitely have a lot of angelic support, pile number 2. And I think it's not just this month, well, specifically this month, your guides are going to come through. You're going to feel like, wow, I am supported always. And they want you to remember this. But I think in general, this pile has a special connection with your guides. Yeah, so Sagittarius. With the death card, we have Scorpio. So Sagittarius, Scorpio, Leo energy is also here. And with the cups, you could be a water sign. Oh my gosh, this is Scorpio again. Yeah, so Scorpio, Sagittarius and Leo. these could be important signs for you, important zodiac signs. Now let's take a look at your tea leaf fortune cards for anything to look out for or to look forward to in the coming month. So we have Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Rose. Romance is in the air. And then we have Hat. You will be playing a different role. So beginning off with the Unicorn, I think the Unicorn is really unique energy. Unicorns are really rare. Unicorns are really rare, and it also talks about manifesting something or coming across something that is really unique and magical, that is not ordinary. Yeah, so I think that your intuition, your guide, your connection to your spirit guides, which is I think very strong for this pile, it is actually a huge factor in you guys manifesting the life that you want. It's actually the main factor. Like some people have other connections in the physical reality, such as their friends or any other connections, and that's beautiful too. But I think for you guys specifically, it's your connection to your spirit guides that's the change maker in your life. It's unlike anything else. It's unlike anything else. And with the rose here, I do feel like this blessing that you are going to receive, just as we talked about, it could definitely be in the romantic area of your life. It could also be like just that you and your loved ones feel really happy or go really well together in the coming month. You guys feel really happy and joyful. Yeah, because December is the month of celebration where everyone is just looking to connect with each other, to exhale, to release, to look back at the year that they have overcame or that they have lived through. I think that with this 5 of Cups and the romance in the air, it feels like you could also have let go a lot of toxic connections, or this sadness, this bittersweetness could be very much about letting go of old connections that were not happy, that just really felt draining to you, and you're receiving your blessings, you're happy with the people who really get you. But also there's this bittersweetness where you are actually healing from those old wounds and you're releasing it. That is present at the same time. And just know that this does not mean that you're going backwards. It's just a natural part of healing phase, and you will be playing a different role. Whenever this card comes out, it always makes me think of how sometimes when we are conditioned in the 3D matrix, in the 3D reality, to behave a certain way or to play a certain role in people's lives, it's just that this energy of conformity, that this is how it's supposed to be, the rules and the restrictions and the traditional face that you are supposed to show to others. It's like never speak your truth or never go against the grain, just be a yes man, or never do something out of the box, or never make people uncomfortable, all those kinds of things. And I think this pile, you guys are unique, you guys are really unique, and remember that you're not meant to fit into this box. You're not meant to have a life that is conventional and just ticks and checks all the boxes of a ordinary normal life, that by this age you're supposed to manifest this, and by this age you're supposed to be in this place of your life. That's all BS. That's all BS. So stay in your own lane and know that when you're guided by your higher self, you are in alignment. So don't question it. You are on the right path. And remember these messages. So, pile number 2, I'm so grateful to read out for you. I hope that you have an amazing month of December 2023. These are all the messages that I have for you today. So, if you like this reading, make sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section how you feel. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you really like this reading, you can also support me through the link in the description box below if you feel like doing that. And I hope that you stay blessed. I'm sending you lots of love and positive energy, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your energy update for December 2023. We are going to see what's coming in your life this month, what you need to look after or look forward to, what changes, blessings, or abundance is coming into your life, and what lessons can you overcome so that you can make the most out of this month. So, without further ado, let's just dive right into your reading. So, to begin off your reading, we have some oracle cards. Let's take a look. Solar plexus chakra with the number 3. This is also the card that you were drawn to. And then we have Virgo. And then we have chanting with the number 8. This actually makes me think of the throat chakra. Yeah. And your affirmations for this coming month are happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And along with this, we have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Pile number 3, the first message that I'm receiving for you guys is that this month you are being called to do some inner cleaning. What I mean by that is that when I'm looking at this card, solar plexus chakra, and this one, the guilt, I'm able to realize that the solar plexus is actually blocked by guilt, shame, and inauthenticity. And this is also related to the sacral chakra, which is just below it. So your solar plexus is actually located just a few inches above your navel, and sacral chakra is located a few inches below your belly button. So my attention is actually going to what feels like a whirlpool of energy here, here, and here. We have a spiral on this person's body. It feels like, you know, when you turn on a washing machine and all the clothes, they start swirling and they have to just go through this intensive rinse process, and so that, you know, your laundry is clean and your clothes are out fresh. That's similar to what's happening with you internally and energetically this coming month. So one example would be that you are releasing old belief systems that are deep rooted within you. That I cannot have an abundant life, or feeling just guilty for being very happy or abundant. Like, for those of us who have experienced trauma, we know very well that anytime we feel safe or happy, it's like that PTSD response, post-traumatic stress response, that is it safe for me to feel happy? Is it safe for me to enjoy my life? Because our nervous system, our bodies, gets used, because our nervous system and our body gets used to being in that fight or flight response, or in that trauma response, in that trauma mode. So it's very important to come out of it. And to come out of it, you will actually have to allow yourself to go through this process. And I think that this is mainly happening through your solar plexus chakra. So what blocks your solar plexus? Your solar plexus is blocked anytime you are inauthentic in your life. Anytime you say yes to what you want to say no to, anytime your boundaries are violated, anytime you feel like you have given your power away, or your personal will or your personal sense of self is weak, that is what blocks your solar plexus chakra. So your chakras are literally the vortex of energy that you are seeing here on these multiple cards. It's like a orb that is emitting energy and it's absorbing energy. That is literally what the different chakras of our bodies are. And what happens when we experience trauma in our lives? When we experience trauma, say that someone really bullied you and that really threatened your personal sense of self. That trauma is going to get stuck. Those emotions are going to get stuck in the form of energy, because emotions are energy in motion. It gets stuck in the energy center of your body that's related to personal will, which is the solar plexus chakra. And say that few years later you have a similar situation, or you are becoming more self-conscious, self-aware, you're going to start to feel those same emotions again. And the more you allow yourself to feel them, and the more you allow yourself to release these old belief systems, the clearer the pathway becomes. It's like you are cleaning a tunnel. It's like let's take a smaller example. You are cleaning a straw. The more you run water through it, the deeper it will clear out. So your chakra system actually is like a tunnel or a vortex that's running through you. These are your meridians. So when you release low density energies or trauma or belief systems from lower chakras of your body, which is the root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, these are related to our survival, our personal sense of self, then you are able to ascend higher. You're able to ascend to a higher level of awareness, a higher level of consciousness. And I feel like this guilt, these belief systems that you are releasing are actually very much related to other people having too much expectations of you, or constantly wanting to own your energy, or make you feel like you owe them something, or overstepping your boundaries, or having a piece of your cake, taking the pride in your achievements, taking the pride in your energy. It's like you are snatching someone's power away. So I think this month you are going to take your power back in a lot of ways, and you are going to realize that I deserve to be happy. Like, these different colors literally make me feel like when this whirlpool of energy is letting go of dirt or mud, which is actually your belief systems or the lower density energy, then it makes way for clear waters in your life. It makes space. It makes space for new energy. So I think that your solar plexus is glowing. It's going to glow. It's going to go through a glow up. You're going through an inner cleaning, and as a result of this, you are going to feel more confident, more aligned. You are going to allow yourself to be happy in situations that made you feel unsafe. You're going to allow yourself to feel more joyful, to speak your truth more, to take risks that feel right in your heart. All that good stuff comes when you are willing to let go of what's no longer serving you. And the 3rd and the 8th of December could be important dates for you. Let's take a look at when the moon is in Virgo during this month. So the moon is actually in the sign of Virgo on the 4th, 5th and 6th of December. So these dates could be really important for you. And yeah, to open your solar plexus or to activate it, you can actually consciously use Om chanting or affirmations that enhance and boost your self-confidence, that make you feel like you are powerful, that you are amazing, and that really help you to feel good in yourself. Yeah, I love how we have this lotus flower here. It symbolizes that something is opening within you. It's an opening. And the Virgo here, this Virgo card, Virgo is a very organized sign, very organized, very simplistic, clutter free, that kind of energy. So I think that this is your inner cleaning. But yeah, this could also mean that this is actually going to create space for you to make the moves and go and do things that scared you before, because you were carrying this low self confidence, this shame, this guilt, this self doubt, self loathing, self hate, nervousness, anxiety, you name it. All these are signs of uh, weak solar plexus chakra, and also like imposter syndrome, all those things. Imposter syndrome is when you doubt your own abilities because you are not able to see that you're good enough, and you're comparing yourself with everyone else, but you are turning a blind eye to your own goodness, to your own talents, to your own gifts. So releasing these energies is actually going to give you a push forward that you need to get back in track with taking action towards things, being disciplined towards things, being persistent towards things that you really want to do, and believing in yourself, and putting in that work that is required, that creative force energy that is required. And by the way, this is also the chakra that governs your creativity. And the fact that here it's leading right up to her throat chakra, also the throat chakra is also related to creativity. So both these chakras, the throat chakra and the solar plexus, both are related to your creativity. When the solar chakra is blocked, your throat chakra is also blocked, because you lack personal sense of self, your personal power, so you can't speak your truth confidently or actually share your true self with other people, because you don't believe in yourself. So just look up and keep these chakras in mind and work towards these during this month, because they are going to be one of your main themes. Yeah, so let's take a look at your tarot cards for any other additional messages. So for your tarot cards, we have Nine of Wands, the Emperor, the Star, and then we have the Tower. Okay, so your tarot cards are trying to tell you that pile number 3, you guys have a very strong protective energy around you, that even in situations, maybe in the past, even in situations that were threatening, you were protected and you were safe in those situations. Because even if you didn't have a strong sense of self or didn't believe completely in yourself, the universe is still looking out for you, the universe is still protecting you. And this Nine of Wands actually gives me the vibe of someone who is soft, who is gentle, but they take no BS from other people. So this is not about taking your power back from other people by taking revenge or wishing them harm, or just being in this reactive state. That's not what it means. It means that you are sovereign. You are so sovereign that you are not only soft and in your true self and gentle, but you also don't take any BS from other people. You have solid, strong boundaries. So I think that your spirit guides or the higher universe wants you to know that you are safe and strong. They are protecting you and you are being guided, but you are still in a human physical form and you do need to learn your lessons. Meaning that, say that an example that's coming to my mind is someone is being bullied, a child is being bullied, and there's a parent who always comes forward, or an older sibling that always comes forward in protection of that child and to defend that child. But that older sibling or that parent is not always going to be there at all times to protect them. because we have to grow up and we have to learn our own lessons. So this is about being self-sufficient, strong in your own self. It's about knowing how to defend your own self and not allowing other people to walk all over you. This is the biggest lesson of opening your solar plexus chakra. It's all about taking your power back. Everything related to taking your power back. That is energy. And this star, I don't know why, but it makes me think of someone who has a very strong protective shield around them. And especially when you're someone who shines really brightly, it's very easy for other people to mistake your softness or your kindness for weakness. And that is why you have to learn to develop a very strong discernment. But yeah, this star is also trying to tell you that amazing things are gonna happen in your life. Like, if you have resonated with this energy of blocked solar plexus and this kind of energy, I think what's coming through is that you really deserve connections that you don't have to defend yourself in all the time, and the universe will magnetize these connections towards you. I feel like this card makes me think of a telepathic connection. It feels like you are working on yourself, you are unblocking your chakras, you are allowing the energy to flow freely, the higher universal energy. And as you're doing that, there's a telepathic connection between you and other people, and they are also like, these are also conscious beings. So you may not have met them right now, or you may already have these people in your life, but it's like you deserve these people who you don't have to repeat your boundaries to over and over and over again, because it's draining. We cannot be in a state of warrior mode or in this defensive state where we're constantly looking out and protecting ourselves. That's really going to wreck your nervous system, because it's constantly releasing a lot of adrenaline and cortisol. These are all the hormones related to stress and fear, and they do serve a purpose for some time, but you have to ground yourself back. So yeah, I think the universe is trying to tell you that you deserve people that you feel safe with. There's a lot of hope and optimism and beauty when it comes to the kind of beautiful, loving relationships that you can attract in your life. This also talks about childhood trauma, because solar plexus does absorb a lot of childhood trauma that we experience. It literally absorbs it, and childhood traumas show up a lot when it comes to healing this chakra or rebalancing it. Yeah, so this Tower card actually, yeah, I don't know why, but it feels like these vibrations or these sparks, these dashes that are flowing out, it feels like you are leveling up your standards. You know, when someone is a very loyal and good-hearted person, they give everyone the benefit of the doubt, but now you are becoming this person who no longer sells their loyalty at the 99-cent store. Your loyalty is pricey, it's costly, it's exclusive. You Not everyone is going to have the access to you, and this fierce energy needs to radiate out of you. You need to speak your truth, you need to be more sovereign, you need to share your voice, your true self, so that people know that they can't mess with you. And it's not that people will change or they will honor your boundaries, no, but this energy that you are sending out is actually going to be a declaration for attracting new connections in your life, a new energetic declaration that this is how I'm gonna live my life from now on, that no one is gonna be able to mess with me, because I own my power and I stand strong in it. I stand strong in it. The tower usually represents like a shedding of the old, or crumbling of the old reality, but here it feels like you are building yourself up, you're standing tall, which is very much this energy. So one of the exercises that actually you can practice to open your solar plexus or to activate it more is, instead of feeling like you are contracting, that you're small or that you're a victim, coming out of that mentality and actually feeling in your body that your body is growing taller and taller and taller and taller, like a skyscraper, and your entire body is expanding and expanding, and you're like this giant who is unstoppable. Visualization that your solar plexus is activated, and that you are stronger, and that you are this light magnetic being. Visualization helps a lot in taking your personal power back, in activating this chakra. So now let's take a look at your tea leaf fortune cards for any other additional details on what you need to look forward to or look out for in the coming month. So for this we have scales, keep your life in balance. Exactly, I think this is talking about give and take of energy. People who have a very weak solar plexus chakra are people who have very low boundaries, very low self-esteem, so they kind of can fall very easily into the category of people pleasing, where they are just giving and giving and giving and not receiving back in return. So this is about realizing that you are worthy. Are you selling your loyalty or your energy at the 99-cent store, or are you exclusive? Are you Gucci? Are you Louis Vuitton? Be exclusive, be selective, be pricey, be costly with your energy, because your energy is precious. Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. Yeah, I think that's why you need to open your solar plexus. But yeah, I think that this dagger is actually talking about finally reclaiming your victory over the things or situations that have bogged you down for a very long time. This is about reclaiming your victory. Like there's this huge storm or this rain, whatever it is, but you are marking your territory. You're saying that no more, I'm gonna end this cycle. I'm sovereign, I'm powerful beyond measure, and I take my power back to myself. So yeah, this is really talking about that nothing can hinder your progress. And the dagger can also, it can also sometimes talk about like people stabbing you in the back. And I think that when you become sovereign and you radiate this energy, you are going to dodge a lot of daggers. You're going to dodge a lot of daggers because you're not a victim anymore. You see yourself as this powerful magnetic being who deserves to have a victorious, happy, successful life. I think that your back is protected. Like here also, she is holding a wand at her back. Here it feels like the back of the throne of this emperor is protected, and here also the dagger feels like a back stabber. But I think that now you are taking that power back to yourself. And if any of these situations arise, remember to stand your ground. Remember that these situations are not so that you are a victim. These situations are the very situations that are actually guiding you to take your power back. These are golden opportunities that trigger these fears and worries within you, and old beliefs come back, and you start to feel like you're not yourself anymore. But that very situation is actually guiding you to have this whirlpool of energy, clearing out toxicity from within you. And then we have butterfly, a change for the better. Wow, I love this. Wow, I think this is you. I definitely feel like this is you, because you are changing for the better. Other people may not like it. This also makes me think of like that meme I've seen various times on Instagram where there's like a caterpillar and a butterfly having a conversation, and the caterpillar says to the butterfly, you have changed, and the butterfly says that we are supposed to. So that's like a metaphor for people who don't grow or evolve or change themselves or take accountability in their life, and they look at someone who is actively doing the work, was becoming a new and empowered version of themselves. They judge that person who is willing to change. That is because they are still in that narrow lane. They are still that past version of them. Like, they may look different physically now, but they are still that person, and it shows in their actions, in their words, because their actions and words haven't changed. It's just that physical body that has changed. So don't feel guilty for changing. Don't feel guilty for being happy, successful. If you receive any judgments or criticism from other people, especially the people of your past or the people they are just not your people, I feel like. Yeah, so there's a huge change coming, and I feel like this Tower card could also go in hand. But the message that's coming through very strongly is that if there's any kind of change that triggers worry within you, that triggers any traumas within you, that triggers any kind of fears within you, it's valid for you to feel that way. It's valid for you to feel fear. It's valid. All those emotions are valid, and we actually clear out those emotions by feeling them. This spiral of energy that doesn't move upwards, the whirlpool of our inner washing machine doesn't start if we don't allow ourselves to feel all those beliefs and emotions. The more we feel them, the more we are pushing it out of our system, because we are purging it out. So this change, even if it may feel painful, it's actually going to be for a brighter future. And when we are in the midst of these tower moments or these changes that we go through, which maybe internally or externally we feel like we are rattled, we associate a negative meaning to them, but this is actually a confirmation that it's all happening for your greater good. Trust these changes that are coming into your life. And also, with this keep your life in balance, also make sure that you're taking care of your health, because the Virgo sign often talks about learning how to keep a balance between your work life and your health and your relationships, things like that. So it's like keeping a balance between these areas, otherwise you're going to feel depleted in one area and it's going to throw you out of balance. So let's see what zodiac signs we have. We have Aries, Aquarius, and then again Aries here. There's a lot of Mars energy. And here we have Sagittarius. So these could be important zodiac signs for you. For some reason, I want to pull out one more tarot card for you guys. Okay, we have the Hermit. Wow. But yeah, we have the Hermit here. I think that this Hermit is talking about protecting your energy, keeping it clean, keeping it safe. But with the solar plexus chakra, this also talks about coming out of your shell. Like, there's a beautiful balance that is required of you, that you don't hide your true self, but there may be a need to like not give your energy to everyone, or to socialize with everyone, or to reply to everyone. There's this energy of self-protection and a rise in your self-worth that makes other people think that you're antisocial, but you're actually empowering yourself. And you need to release all of that guilt around it, all of that guilt that people who don't understand what soul's growth means, just release all of it, because at the end of the day, what matters the most is your own journey. If you are not able to show up as your higher self in your journey, you're not any good to anyone, because we are all interconnected. When you empower yourself, God's light is going to shine on every single person who is connected to you, and they will be held accountable for their actions when you no longer choose to participate in that toxicity. So pile number 3, remember that you deserve happiness, remember that you deserve joy. Number 3 could be important to you because I can see this number even in the symbol of Om. This could be a lucky number for you this month, or even like in general. So pile number 3, these are all the messages that I have for you today. I'm so grateful for reading for you guys today, all the piles. If you liked this reading, make sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section how you feel, and also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more readings like these. And you can also support me through the link in the description box below if you feel like doing that. And I'm sending you so much love on your journey, and I hope that you stay blessed. I will see you in the next video.